Hey everyone, just wanted to jump on here for a second and just tell you a little bit about my day. So 3 years ago, I ruptured my Achilles on my left foot. If that's ever happened to you, you know how excruciating that is and how painful that can be. And it took about a year for it to heal and sort of for the pain to go away and came back to full range of motion. And every now and then when I wake up, I would feel it, but after a while, it would go away. Well, 2 days ago, I got up and could barely move, could hardly walk, excruciating pain. And I tried to ignore it. I tried to rough it and just tough it out. I told myself it's going to go away. I just got to walk it off. But the next day, it didn't get better. In fact, it got worse. Literally could not put any weight on my left leg. So I decided, and if you know me, I not so much, the kind of person that go to the doctor. From what I've been told, a lot of guys seem to be that way. Women do better in that area than we are, and I know that's a generalization. But anyway, I decided it was so bad. I decided today that I had to go. I had done some home remedy treatment and ice and elevation, and it just didn't help. And I realized that, you know what, if I'm going to move forward and keep moving, I'm going to have to get some outside help. I'm going to have to hear from a pro, hear from an expert. So I decided, I made a call and booked an appointment, went to see my doctor, only for him to take a look and tell me he thinks it's Achilles tendinitis. And wasn't 100% sure what that is, what that was. So I Googled it, looked it up. Long story short, he gave me a prescription, anti-inflammatory prescription. He ordered an X-ray, ordered an ultrasound. That's how I spent a good part of my day today. But while I was limping and hobbling to these appointments and in the waiting room and getting up and on the table and all, and dealing with the wet mess from the ultrasound and all of that, and taking my socks off and putting it on again and limping to and from the car, I just began to think how easy is us for us sometimes to put things off and to delay things and to just kind of wish that it's going to get better, and just being in this space and working with clients and businesses and folks that are in sales. Sometimes it's so easy, and you see it all the time where people think that it's just going to get better. Things are just going to turn around. But it makes me think of something John Maxwell said. And he calls it the law of intentionality. And he said growth doesn't just happen, right? You got to be intentional. You got to be intentional about growth. And literally today, it just forced me to think about that. It reminded me of that. And maybe that's because of, my experience today. Like I literally, it got so bad, I had to borrow. This is a cane that my wife used to use, and I had to borrow my wife's cane today just to get around. But I had made a decision. I had some commitments that I had to meet and get to, and didn't matter. Nothing was going to stop me. And it made me wonder what you're committed to. Made me wonder how serious you are about your goal and your dream and what you set out to accomplish. And so I just wanted to jump on and let me put this cane down for a second. I'm not even dressed up, but I said, you know what? Dressed up or not, limping or not, pain or not, I just want to share with you for a little bit. I just want to encourage someone that maybe you have a goal, maybe you have a dream, and maybe you set out. Let me just put this cane, limp, and put this down. Maybe you set out to accomplish something, and somehow or the other, you haven't hit the dream yet. You haven't accomplished it yet. Lately, I've been fortunate where I've been meeting some folks, and they're basically asking, "Hey, how are you getting this done? How are you helping people get unstuck? How are you helping people to get to the next level and to accomplish and reach those goals and those dreams?" And so maybe you're watching this and maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you're tired of the pain of the rut that you're in. Maybe you're tired of the pain of the indecision, right? And it makes me wonder, what's its cost? What is it costing you? The longer you're waiting to do what you know you should be doing. John Maxwell calls that the law of diminishing effect. He says the longer we wait to do something that we know we should do, the greater the odds are that we will not do it. So I want to invite you today, if that's you, if somehow I'm talking to you, maybe you're a salesperson, maybe you're in the financial services, maybe you're in real estate, maybe you're a business owner, a budding entrepreneur, maybe you've got this idea, this burning passion, this vision. Maybe you feel like, you know what, it's time to launch or it's time to scale. And now you feel like, you know what, you're done trying to do this on your own, done trying to do this alone. I want to invite you, drop a line in the chat. Just put me in in the comments, and we'll reach out to you. Send us a note. Let us know how we can partner with you on your journey. Because pain or no pain, you've got a goal, you've got a destination, you got a destiny, and I want to help you get there. And so, if you're tired of where you're at, if you're looking to scale, and if you're tired and you know that there's more, and you know that there's greater potential, and you're looking for some support to do that, I want you to hit us up, put me in the chat, let us know how we can help you today.